about you tonight, but somebody may be crying, but I come to let you know that God can make it all right. Ooh, yes. Be encouraged. Oh, He will. He'll make it all right. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I know right now it's impossible to see, but God is gonna work it out if you just believe. Remember this one thing while you're going through. If God delivered Daniel, guess what? He'll do the same for you. Hey. No matter what's going on, He'll make it all right. Said it in His word. Be encouraged. No matter what's going on, He'll make it all right. That's what He said. That's what He said. He told me. Hold on. Trouble don't last always. These trials are just a test. These trials just a test of your faith. So stand strong and dry your weeping eyes. But joy comes in the morning, and everything is gonna be all right. That's what He said. That's what He said. He told me. You got to be encouraged. Somebody got bills tonight. Whoa. Somebody don't know where the children are. You can make it. I guarantee you'll make it all right. He said I'll make it all right. Yeah. Be encouraged. No matter what's going on. No matter what's going on. He'll make it all. Jesus will. Jesus will. How many of you all believe that tonight? Come on. Hey! He keeps steadfast and unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. No, you're not that your labor's not alone. He's the Lord. Oh, Lord. Somebody wants to be strong tonight. Now we come to let you know. All you got to do is hold on. Hey! But you gotta stay strong. Be encouraged, sister. Be encouraged. In the midnight hour, when you're standing on shaky ground, you have no hand to hold. Jesus said, Lord, you're always even until the end of the world. I'll be there for you. I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. No. Be encouraged. A fitness. Hello, dears. Oh, Oh, everybody's here. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. It's all hot air smooches to you, beautiful. Hi, Rodney. Welcome. Smooches to you. 300, April. My sniper's on deck. Okay. Real mamas, real problems. What's going on, sissy? Yes, 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 everyone. And up in my butterfly queendom, hello, welcome to you. Baba Mimi, hey love. That's my sister, that's my sister, that's my sister. What's going on, y'all? Yes. I want to start off by saying my name is a Libra, a butterfly, and I am coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you darn like. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius out there, anybody who has a birthday in December. Also, I want to acknowledge anyone who has an anniversary, whether that be a working anniversary, an anniversary of marriage, first time anniversary of your weight loss surgery or weight loss, whatever the case may be. We celebrate you today. Today is celebration day. Hopefully, what I have to talk about today, the person, whoever needs to hear this, is in attendance. And it may not be for you. And if it's not for you, then pass it on to whoever it's for. And I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, huh, why does this keep popping up? So I want to thank It's All Hot Air and Real Mamas for sharing me out. I appreciate you ladies so, so much. I just don't know how much that means to me. I thank you so much. May God restore unto you guys 100-fold. All right, y'all. It's Monday. And I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but this morning, when I woke up, I felt led to share the last video my husband and I actually did. Okay. And what you will see, that video, we were just down to earth people. You'll see us in our Laker fit. I got the female Laker shirt on. He got the male Laker shirt on. We dressed alike. And you will see my bishop cousin, Bishop Stephen, that's doing the nuptials. And my husband actually, he married me 3 times, y'all. That was our 3rd time renewing our vows. I said, boy, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? He tricked me out. So he just asked me, he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, wow, well, yes, sir, I will. Asia, what's up, love? Thank you for coming over, and smooches to you. Yeah, and I was like, sure, yeah. So we wanted to do it on our anniversary, which is May the 2nd, but we didn't get a chance to. So I think everything happened in the time it was supposed to. The scenery was beautiful. There were people, I know y'all couldn't see it, but there were actually people that stopped and start standing around. And this one particular family was having a graduation or something. And when we got done, the lady walked over to me from where she was and handed me a bouquet of flowers and said, this is for you. I said, oh, thank you, like that. And so then, believe it or not, we prayed with her. My cousin, who was the bishop, my mom was there, my family, but me, the bishop, my husband, and my mom, we all, hugged her and prayed for her, and everything. So it was really magical. It was really beautiful. It didn't cost no money because that was the public park, but it was always where we wanted to do something like that at, in front of that fountain, in that pond. So it was really beautiful. And it was on a Saturday. So, and I just wanted to share just a little bit of my love with you guys. I looked over this morning. My husband's urn is on his side of the bed, like where he would sleep on his nightstand. And I had to have him close to me at that time. When I lost him, I just needed to feel that he was close. And I know to some of y'all, y'all might think that's crazy, but it is what it is. So, okay, you moving? Okay, baby. Congratulations. All right. And thank you guys, for anybody who's working and listening. I appreciate you too. So anyway, he's sitting over there on his side. And this morning I looked at him and I smiled for the first time. I looked at that urn and smiled instead of crying. And I was like, I am still getting people to come to me and say you and your husband showed us what black love is. Not that y'all were perfect, but y'all fought through whatever. And we could see y'all being better than whatever y'all started out as. And so it's a lot of things I want to get into, okay? So y'all just bear with me. I'm not moving left, I mean moving around. Okay. Okay. So it's a lot of things. Just bear with me. I'm not going to be on here long. It don't take all day to do what you got to do, okay? So even if you're not trying to get married, cool. This right here, you can apply to anything that you're doing, whether it be business, whether it be building a relationship with your children or your family members, or whether it be becoming married, or if you're single and you don't even date nobody right now. A lot of times, a lot of the work that you have to do for a successful marriage comes when you're single, okay? A lot of people wait until they get married and they start doing maintenance. No, you actually have to become that you want before you even say I do. Okay? And that's what a lot of people don't know. You can't say you want a wife that's going to be X, Y, and Z and you're not even weighing in. You can't say that you want a husband that's going to be 1, 2, 3 and you're not weighing in. Okay? That doesn't match. That's what you call unequally yoked. Okay? So this is going to be business, marriage, and anything in between. Okay? So I did make some notes because I want to make sure that I hit everything that he wanted me to hit. Okay, so let me start like this. Marriage is great. I'm sorry. However, everyone has a role. And that's what people don't like. That's the only thing I don't like about the women's lib situation is because women's lib now is anti-man. It's like, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't want you. We can do this, And if this is too strong for some people, then it ain't for you. Move on, move around, okay? Because I'm not going to change what I'm about to say. It's going to piss you off if anything, okay? But my saying is, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Agreed? Agreed. Okay, so this is the first part of it. Marriage, however, is great, but everyone has a role, okay? Anything with two heads is a freak. Y'all never seen that before? Godzilla, the two snake things. Anything with two heads is considered a freak. Okay? Because you're going to bump heads. Okay? All right. So, okay. Hold on. Second thing is, there's a cuss word that people don't like, especially females. Okay? When you are a woman or a mature woman, this word don't bother you, but some women, this word bothers you because you're still that little girl that's your age is grown, but your mentality is childish. And what I mean by that is called submissive. Oops, did I just cuss y'all out? Submissive. Okay? So, submissive. When you are submissive, that don't mean you don't have a right. Okay? Submissive means that there is someone who has the final say. You both discuss, but then you have a final say. Let me say this. A lot of people don't have a problem when you say that in a business content. Like when you in the business setting, you have a CEO, you have a CFO, you have a president, a vice president, a supervisor, a manager, a secretary. You see how that goes? Everything has a head. But only when you come to a marriage relationship does people have a problem when you say there is a head, there is a subhead, meaning the one that's up under it. See, I didn't mind my husband being the head because I'm the neck. And the head can't do nothing without the neck. Come on. The head can't do anything without the neck. Head and shoulders is a shampoo. It's not really the way that life is. Okay? So in order for the head to move, the neck has to support it. No matter where the head does, turns, no matter if it goes up and down, turns side to side, the neck has to support the head. Okay? All right. So don't ever think that your role is not important because it is. It is. Secondly, You may not be, and I said this because I was teaching this 2 days ago on my Facebook page. And like I told them, I may not be your choice, but I am somebody's. I am God's choice. And so that's what you got to understand. You may not be people's choice in matters, but you are a choice. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes you're the best choice. They just can't see it for whatever reason. So never dumb yourself down because you feel like, well, they don't want me, because maybe she's skinnier than I am, or maybe he's light skinned, he's more light skinned than I am. No, that's superficial. Any real woman or man worth their salt can see a value of a person beyond skin surface, beyond a physical surface. Okay, if you have a good heart, a good mind on your shoulder, you show those things. You love God. If come on. But if you can't pay bills, if you always in debt, if you stuck on stupid, then that's saying a whole nother thing. Okay, that's something else that you have to work on. That's the inward thing. Okay, and part two of that is you should never be to a point you feel like you have nothing to work on. Everybody has something that they can fine tune. Okay, maybe weight ain't your thing. Maybe you're the size you want to be. Praise God. Okay, but maybe you need to work on how to pay bills. Maybe you need to work on being a little cleaner in your home. Maybe you need to work on how to expand your vocabulary so that when you talk, you're not talking street lingo in a business meeting. Do you see what I'm saying? There is a proper place for everything. So, there we go. Anywho, what's your question, Rodney? See, come on, it's all out there. Yes, none of us is. When we are perfected, we will be sitting on the right hand of the Father. Hopefully, some people might be down there with their father, the devil. Who knows? But I know where I'm going. So and that's why I said, as long as we're here, there'll be things that we have to yet perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I haven't yet to meet a thousandaire, somebody who only makes $2,000 a month, say, "Ooh, yes. I'm glad I'm a thousandaire." Woo-wee. No. They're like, okay, I'm finally making this. Then I'm going to have to see how I can do this. If we go from glory, why do we apply to Judas man, and we support the Samaritan one? Why do we apply to Judas man and we support the Samaritan one? I'm not understanding. Okay, so moving forward, wait a minute, y'all. I'm waiting on my son to bring my coffee too. He went to go get me some coffee. Y'all already know. Don't act like y'all know I'm a coffee person. Okay, now here's the other part. Thanks, A. A lot of times we worry, okay? And I read this part that I'm about to say. This is what I read. Worrying gives you something to do, okay? But you're not moving nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You're not progressing. Worrying gives you something to do. We can worry about things all day, every day. But it gives you, where do you progress at? Where are you moving? You're not. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is what we need to do. Make a vow, and right as you begin, if you think you're going to worry, you worship. Uh-oh, did she say that? Yes, I did. Let me tell you what worship does. And I ain't talking about you have to fight on the floor and all that unless you want to. But when you get to a point and things get real heavy on you, you have two choices. You can worry, okay, which shows no faith, or you can worship and say, you know what, God, I'm over here in pain, which is true. But you know what? I choose to say thank you. I love you. I know you're going to work it out. God, show me. When you start doing that, you take your focus off of what's going on and you put it on something higher than you. Before you know it, your situation has changed, or your mind has changed about the situation. And then your answer comes. Yeah, that's what I said. I said thank you earlier. It's all hot there. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. You and Real Mamas. I'll apply. It's a mentality thing. It's the heart of the matter. It's the heart of the matter. A lot of things, Rodney, is it's a heart issue. You know, just like I started meditating and praying in the morning. It helps me, and listen to my church music. It helps me less. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And back to Rodney. Yes, it's the heart of the matter. When you know when you have heart issues, your heart affects. Okay, let me start here. Everybody thinks the soul is your heart. The soul is not your heart. Your soul is your mind, your will, your intellect. That's your soul. It's called suke. Suke is where everything comes to. When it enters into your suke, it enters into your heart. Okay, your heart speaks louder than anything else. So when you start, when you get things wound up in your heart, prejudice, anger, judgment, things of that nature, it's bound up in the heart because it has first entered into your soul. And that's why God always says you have to have a clean heart and mind, because they go simultaneously. They both are the same thing. One is your will, which is your mind, your intellect, your soul, your suke, and it enters into your heart, which changes your situation. Okay, so, okay, I did that. I don't skip that. But yeah, we should always focus on him when we're going through. And I know y'all like, come on, ain't nobody perfect. I know that. Think about it. I done lost last year. I lost my daughter to gun violence. This year, I lost my husband to COVID 4 days before his 60th birthday. So I know I had COVID. My son had COVID. My daughter had COVID. Then my other daughters had COVID and the grandkids. So I understand that during times like that, that it's hard. He never said it would be easy. Okay. Never said it would be easy. And I guarantee you all that if you take any of these little bitty steps that I'm saying today, because this is for somebody, okay? I had something else to, but hey, you take these little bitty steps and apply them, you will see something different come out of what you're trying to do. Something better and something different. Another thing is, y'all, a lot of you all are still dealing with curses. You're still connected to people who God has given up. And what I mean by that is they are so in curse right now because they wasn't obedient to what God said. And that's why they're feeling it. Okay. And some of y'all like, oh, but that's my brother. Oh, but that's my kid. Oh, but that's my auntie. Oh, but that's my dad. Oh, but that's my, it don't matter. Even if it's your mother, curse is cursed. And a lot of y'all, God had already told y'all, gave y'all instructions on how to deal with these people and what you're supposed to do. And because you can't see to do it and to make the move, you're suffering now because now you're in disobedience. So now the curse is on you too. So not only is the curse on the person, but the curse don't trickle down is on you. You curse now with the curse. And it's affecting you. Remember, they told Jesus, they said, Jesus, your mother is at the gate. Jesus said, who is my mother? Now, this is Jesus talking about Mary. Who is my mother? Who is who is my family? Except the family of faith. And some of y'all won't make that decision. And y'all know y'all supposed to, but that's how, okay, Lord, here I go. See, he always got me in people's business. Okay. That's why some of y'all have missed out on your blessing. Some of y'all have missed out on you. Some of y'all did have a mate. God had that mate for you. He was telling you what to do so that that mate can come on in. And you sugarfoot around, which means you slowed up. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Are you half did it? Half doing it is still disobedience, y'all. And he's like, you want all this from me, but you ain't did what I told you to do. I said, get rid of. I said, stop. I said, move. See what I'm saying? And you know what he said, but some of y'all just cause that's my family. That's my best friend. I just can't. God, just forgive me. He forgave you, but guess what? You missed it. You missed your blessing. So now you in the Lord, can you bring it back around to me? Line. And he's like, are you going to be obedient? Because I ain't changed my mind. I still said, stop this, get rid of this person, do this. And if you ain't ready to do that, don't keep asking me to send you something, somebody, a good job, financial freedom, good health. Don't ask me to do that when you ain't even did the first thing that I told you to do. I told you, drink this every day. And you keep telling me, okay, God, but then you come up with excuses why you can't. I told you to take a walk every day. You come up with excuses why you can't move every day. I told you to stop eating this type of stuff. You come up with excuses why you had to. See what I'm saying? I told you to stop talking to this person, and you come up with an excuse why you had to talk to them. Not once, not twice, but thrice. But you still want me to give you everything that you want, but you don't want to be obedient. And I told y'all at the beginning of this year, I said, y'all, we're getting to the point where God is saying repentance and obedience is what's going to move the hands of God. I told y'all that. And some of y'all heard it and was like, that's not true. But I beg to differ. Look at your situation. This is why I asked the question, because that question is the outlook on the problem that we have. Oh, okay. Amen, Rodney. Yeah. You know, so I have learned in this time to a little more in my life and let go of it. I know that's right. It's all how that for real. You know, so yeah, I mean, y'all, trust me, the stuff hits me first before it goes to anybody. There was people I didn't want to cut loose. There was people that I still wanted to be like, they need me, blah, blah, blah. God was like, okay, well, you choose them and I'll back up. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. You choose them and I'll back up. And honey, I ended up in the worst predicament than I ever thought I was. Then I start crying, okay, God, I'm sorry. Please get me out of this situation. I'm sorry. So ever since then, I have been obedient. Things have been happening. At the end of the day, excuses for those who don't want to do. That's right, Rodney. Ooh. See, you just gave me a chill. That's right. That is absolutely right. Yeah, it's just like, all of these, since my husband has been passed, y'all, all these dudes is coming out of woodworks, right? Exes, everybody wants me to know, hey, SC girl, smooches to your love. Everybody wants me to know they're available and they would love to be my next husband and all this and stuff, because they know I don't do it quick. I don't screw, and you ain't got no ring on this finger, no paper that says my name is your name. See, we don't do that. I'm too mature for that. Okay, so anywho, and I'm like, it's funny because it's the same crap y'all was trying to pull when my husband was living. Everybody could do better than my husband. Everybody was just, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. The man's deceased and gone. And I'm still waiting. See, you got to show me first what you about. See how it works? See how that works? And the same ones that was trying to throw their head in the ring, they ain't did jack. Do you hear me? They can't take her. And this is, y'all, please just bear with me. I'm going somewhere with this. They said they could take care of me, right? Can't take care of me. Can't even pay my phone bill. Can't even buy me no dinner. Nothing. They suffering worse than I am. Okay. See, God exposes everything. He'll expose every lie that has been told. You ain't even got to worry about it. If you are a person that pray and fast, you can hear what you hear, and God will say that's a lie. Okay. They said we do not build our young men to be Moses. We build them to be. Come on. We do not build our women to be more than we build them to be Sumerian. Right. Right. Like it's okay. Y'all, I could really go deep on this. I'm trying to choose my words. I'm trying to choose my words because y'all know all things are lawful but not expedient. But God will expose people, their motives and their intentions. Now, if I keep telling y'all, like a whole lot of people was like, oh, and this is not, my sisters got me. I know that, but it's, people. Hey, I'm gonna be there for you. I got your back, and all this and stuff. I'm still waiting. I'm maybe they told me they got my back like way back. I guess I don't know, But I'm glad I wasn't waiting on it because had I been waiting on it and believed and bought into everything that was being said to me like a waffle head Fred, like a bobblehead, I will be messed up at this point. I'll be, oh my goodness, he said, oh, but I don't. You can't get me to believe. You can't. Because here's the thing. Don't tell me if we marry, you will be the best thing since ice cream, and you can't even buy me an ice cream cone now. All of a sudden, I do is gonna change all that. Come on now. Come on. Just like, come on, man. Y'all know women be talking about, hey, I'm the best thing, and I cook, and I this, but they can't cook now. But they telling you if you marry them, you can get all these home cooked meals, and they don't cook now. Come on now. See, you're supposed to be a better representation of yourself right now. You're supposed to show me your best side. Like, you know what? I want this woman so bad. Let me show her what I'm about. Let me show her what I'm about. Give me something to want to say, you know what? That might be my king. That might be my Boaz. But you walk different. You walk like a kid. And then, yeah, I need stability. I am one. I need stability. Don't have come in my life and then go back out and then have and then go back out and then you 1 foot in, you 1 foot out. You don't know who you are, then you know who you are. And 1 minute is this, next minute is that. 1 minute I'm in there with you, next minute where I'll just leave you alone. All that unstable mentality, go somewhere, little boy. I don't care if you're 60. If you doing that, you a little boy. If you doing that, you a little girl. You need counseling to help you grow up with the age that you are, because right now you're still acting kiddish. You don't ever do that. That's unstable at its finest. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not a perfect. You don't have, but see, we have been taught to fear God when God says fear not. The only thing, he don't want us to fear each other. We got to walk in reverence of him. We got to. And real it's all how there, honey, can't nobody hold your hand to the fire because you real with it. You like, you know what? I ain't the best cook, but I do what I do. There you go. See, a man can take it, but he can't take if you say, I'm the best cook, I can beat Martha Stewart, and I do all this and do all that, and he come in there and you can't even fix him a bologna sandwich. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, everything will be exposed. Everything will be exposed. Okay, prophetically, y'all. I told y'all that we would start seeing government people pass away. What's his name? Dole. He passed away, even though he was 90-something. He still passed away. There's going to be a couple of more with. I want to see between now and January, but it may even be sooner than that. I told you all about the 19 that it was going to shift again. It has. We got the Omicron, Omicron, I think that's what it's called. We got that now. But let me tell you something. Even though that's rapid, it's not as. I'm just going to tell you what I saw. I saw that it's not as bad as the Delta was, but it still can do some stuff. Okay. And a lot of people, they're going to try to use this to keep y'all locked up, to keep you locked down. It's a bigger agenda going on, y'all. Okay. I just want y'all to know that it's a bigger agenda. So you have to pray against it. And whatever you do, don't get into fear. Okay. False evidence appearing real. Don't get into fear. Cast fear down. Perfect lust cast down fear. You see what I'm saying? I told y'all about the weather. Okay, so did y'all hear that Hawaii got a foot of snow and was going to get another one? They're supposed to get a foot of snow and then 6 more inches. Last night, the wind and stuff was whipping here. I thought I was in Kansas. I for real, I got turned on my TV, was like, I wonder what this weather is doing. Because, I mean, y'all, it seemed like my whole patio was going to pick up and just say bye. What else? There will be more, unfortunately, y'all, I hate to say this, but I saw in the spirit there will be more shootings. Okay. Just make sure you cover your home, your car, and your children. If you have children, cover your children. Because there will be. The devil is mad, okay? And he's trying to take as many as he can, as quick as he can. Snow coming out Wednesday? Okay. Yeah, fear not. Fear, false evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for. What else? It was something else I wanted to say. Oh, Bitcoin fell. Remember, I told y'all that was going. I told y'all Bitcoin was going to crash, right? I said, but when it crashes, it's going to make it affordable for you to get in and buy you up some. So the next time when it goes up, you're going to be on that end and you be coming in to some money. So I hope y'all take advantage of that, because it did fall. And I mean, it fell hard. When people are scared, they start pulling their money from the stock market. Okay. And so, yeah, just wanted to make y'all aware of that. I still don't think the commander-in-chief is going to finish out his term. So y'all pray about that. I just don't think he's going to finish out his term. Y'all, I see some stuff. I see some stuff. I'm just not at liberty to say at this point. I don't feel it in my spirit, and we need to pray for whoever the next president will be, that we will get favor. Okay. Another thing, speaking of favor, reparations. And I know this is a touchy subject. Reparations. I don't know if we will eventually get the checks that is due us. However, there will be something for us that's going to come down the pike, because somebody is going to get the real notion that we are the real mother and father of civilization. And this is picking up steam in these board meetings, okay? And before you know it, it's going to be something to come down the pike. So I'm telling y'all again, because I told y'all about the Indian thing, and you see the Chakwas already start getting their money. So I'm telling you now, make sure your I's is dotted, your T's is crossed, you got your paperwork and everything in order. No IDs, a driver's license that's expired. We don't need none of that. We need you to be above board so you can get what's coming to you. Another thing, it's going to be kind of hard it's going to be some people around you that God is ready to expose. Let me tell you this. Derek C. Williams! What's up, my brother? Yes. Investing is not for the shook. Right. You right. Huh? You are right. I was wondering if you saw that. Let me see. You're not feeding your soul. Starving. That's right, Rodney. Come on. So, here's the thing, y'all. There will be some people that's going to be exposed, and some of y'all going to be hurt because y'all trust these people so much, and these people snuck in, okay, to get close to you, but they had an ulterior motive. Don't be upset when they get exposed. Just say, okay, and go on. See, when people are exposed, they're going to cut their own self. They're going to hurt their own self. They think they're hurting you. They're not going to hurt you because you're going to go up. You're going to keep going up. You're going to keep going up. And like I said, some of these people are going to get exposed because they're still connected to the curse thing. When you connected to something cursed, you can't be blessed. See how that works? You can't be both. And so a lot of things have been revealed to me about people and about their heart and about what they do and how they do things. And I don't fight it no more. People have went from, y'all think I'm playing. People have went from talking to me all day, calling me all day, seeing how I'm doing all day, to barely even talking to me. I ain't fighting that. I ain't fighting that. I'm like, oh, okay. Because God is exposing. See, when people can't get out of you what they thought they could get out of you, they back up from you. You know, whatever it is that they felt like they could get from you, whether it be money, waste your time, um, what else? Sex, whatever. Y'all know what people around you for. When they realize that they can't get that from you, they start exposing who they really are. They start finding reasons not to deal with you. Everything is, oh, but I was busy. Oh, I went to sleep. Oh, I had to work 9 hours. Oh, I my phone was dead. Oh, it's like excuse after excuse. Let them people have their excuses. Let them do what they do. Let them go on. Let them go on. Keep your head above board, because you got bigger things that you're trying to do. You're gonna make your mark in this world. There will be a lot of people who's coming from thousandaires to millionaires this year. Trust me. When I say this year, I'm talking 2022. Also, if you're looking to buy a home, January, February, start looking, because housing prices is going to fall. Right now, this year, it's the seller's market. Next season, it's going to be a buyer's market. Trust me. That house you've been looking at that's like $200,000 now, but it's only worth really $100,000, just wait and see. If you can wait it out, you can get it. Let me see. No, I wasn't there this morning. What you said? Bye, bye, bye. And see, girl, you crazy. Yes. So I'm just saying, uh, yeah. Another thing, moving silence. Moving silence. It's okay to be doing what you got to do to make your mark in this world. It's okay. But moving silence when you do it. Because I'm telling y'all gonna be shocked at these people who's exposed. Because it's somebody who you've told your secrets to. And if you think about it now, they've already been showing you that they really ain't trustworthy as it is, because their emotions and their way of doing stuff is so spotty. Like one minute they next minute you can't find them. See what I'm saying? One minute they hey, next minute they like nigga. Excuse me, but I'm serious. You know, it's like one minute they like you are the next minute they like So I mean, if you look at those patterns, you can almost mark it. You know, wish them well, because I'm telling you, don't spend your energy trying to fight these people. Wish them well and keep it moving, because energy is never destroyed. Remember, it's just merely transferred. That's it. There you go, Rodney. That's right. That's right. Defeat is a hard pill to swallow. Come on. So yeah, so so yes, and y'all know we did the vision board. We put those scriptures up there. You know, do what you got to do to make it manifest. Do what you got to do to make it manifest. We will be doing a Zoom. We also will be doing some more stuff coming up. I can't talk about it too much, because usually when I say stuff, people take it and they run with it. So I have to be very quiet about some things and just spring it on y'all all at one time. So I do. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, my sinuses is finally leaking. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I do have to call my publisher. And so I'm about to get out of here. Remember to guard your spirit and guard your heart. Even when y'all visiting the other chat rooms and stuff on YouTube, y'all guard your spirit and guard your heart. That's what I'm gonna tell you about that. A lot of times stuff sneak in, y'all, because you're trying to support whoever. And it's okay, but just yeah, yeah. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming over here. I appreciate you. If nobody ever tells you that you're intelligent, you are. And if nobody told you that they love you, I do. I do take that personally. I love you guys. So you will have a blessed day. Thank you all again for sharing me out. Kisses to you, Mimi. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to the men who came in the room. I rocks with y'all. The black men are king. I rocks with y'all, honey. Smooches.